Hey, I'm Marissa.
And I'm Sarah.
And welcome to the G-Star Report.
Getting to school is a unique endeavor for some students. Some travel by car, bus, or even walk. And then you have some students that travel by Tri-Rail. Tri-Rail is the way to go for G-Star students because it's a free mode of transportation. We sent our investigative reporter, Gavin Winnett, to the Lake Worth Tri-Rail station to explain.
To some, Tri-Rail may just be a way to work, to the airport, or just a way to be green. But to the students of G-Star School of the Arts, it's basically the same thing as a school bus, just on rails. For some students of G-Star, Tri-Rail is the main way that they commute to and from school every day. In the morning, they get on the train from their respective stations, and when they arrive at the Lake Worth station, they get off and wait for the bus if it isn't already there. Then they're off to learn. And in the afternoon, they get on the bus just like any other bus rider, but with a few differences, such as the bus they get on is the first one to leave, and it only makes one stop at the Lake Worth Tri-Rail station. Now, not everyone that gets on the bus is riding Tri-Rail. For some students, it's just the most convenient location for them to walk home from. Now, the one problem with the bus schedule is that even though it is the first bus to leave in the afternoon, usually for the students that take the northbound train, the bus is late and misses the northbound train, which then also causes them to have to wait another hour till either they have a parent come pick them up or the next northbound train comes. Now, I talked to a few of the students to get their opinions on Tri-Rail.
I think Tri-Rail is a really good form of transportation. You go along the highway and you can see that you're going over 65 miles an hour. You get from place to place within just a couple minutes.
It's a good transportation. It's free, it's nice, it's comforting. Say like when you first get on, you have a few minutes to say, do some homework. You can hang out with some friends, talk, phone, text, whatever you would like to do, play games.
The only concern I have with the buses and going and missing the train from time to time for the northbound, I just wish it would come earlier so that we wouldn't have to rush over to the train and hope that we get on, because if we miss it, we have to wait a complete hour.
Yes, pretty much I do feel safe.
I feel safe riding the Tri-Rails because you always have at least one chaperone on every cart.
Now, these students that take Tri-Rail every day usually have no problems with any adults or anyone else that is on the train, and it's relatively a safe system of transportation for students. Now, Tri-Rail is free for students from G-Star, and if you're interested in maybe riding it one day, all you have to do is you have to have a letter from your parents so that you can then get on the bus, and then you just ride the bus to the Tri-Rail station and do what every other student does. From the Lake Worth Tri-Rail station, this has been Gavin Winnett with the G-Star Report.
With the second semester well underway and graduation just 4 months away, people will soon turn to their yearbooks to remember the memories made this year. Covey was able to get an inside look at some of the top secret material that will be in this year's yearbook.
It's full steam ahead for this year's yearbook staff, and with only one semester left, it's coming down to the wire to make this year's yearbook absolutely perfect. So if you haven't bought your yearbook yet and are still pondering, should I buy one? Here's what you need to know about this year's awesome yearbook. The theme this year is pop art, and according to Sandra Figueroa, a senior and the yearbook's editor-in-chief, it fits G-Star perfectly.
The theme is pop art, so it relates to our school a lot since it's an art school. It's very showy, and I feel like it's one of our best yearbooks yet.
And that's not all that the staff has up their sleeve. Mr. Weiss, the class's teacher and sponsor, explained that this year's yearbook is the first of its kind. With more pages and a different material than the classic yearbook cover, Weiss says it's something G-Star has never seen before and is going to be a monumental first. Catherine Barnett, one of Yearbook's designers, explained that these additional pages also attribute to the theme in ways the yearbook has never done before.
Well, quite literally, adhering to our title, we pop this year with bright colors and just really featuring people in a way that they haven't been featured before in our yearbook, and incorporating different styles and techniques that allow us to communicate a story and the story of the people that go here and our culture much more efficiently.
So I did a little digging into these so-called new ways of featuring students and found a thing called a QR code. Now a QR code allows you to take your phone, scan the code directly, and open the link immediately. So I asked Kaylee Stokes if we could possibly see these sliding their way into this year's yearbook.
Yeah, that's an exciting new feature that we're starting this year, which is kind of expanding the way that we're covering a lot of events because we actually get to do video, and you can scan the QR code, which I'm sure most of you know of, in the yearbook, and it'll take you to a link with video, which is really exciting, and it allows for more personal coverage and just expanded coverage of most things.
And of course, don't forget those senior ads. Mr. Weiss urges seniors to purchase ad space to highlight the end of their high school career.
We have plenty of ad space left available. Prices range from $50 for an eighth of a page, which is about the size of a business card, $75 for a quarter page ad, $125 for half of a page, and $200 for a full page ad. And obviously the larger the ad you get, the more content you're able to put on the page.
So with technology running through the pages, a new cover, and a huge first in the leap of innovation for the G-Stars yearbook, be sure to purchase yours today by going to G-Stars website, www.gstarschool.org, or visiting Mr. Weiss in his room J219. Reporting from G-Stars campus, Zach Covey, the G-Star Report.
And remember, ads are still available. If you need further information on purchasing an ad or a yearbook, you can see Mr. Weiss in room J219.
And now, a fail moment with Frank Noska.
I'm Frank Noska, and remember students, don't try this at school.
Yeah, go.
And it looks like that idea got flipped upside down.
Thanks for tuning in, G-Star, and be sure to watch next week.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Marissa.
Have a great day.